Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. And starting from the monthly chart, we can see here the cycle. The first cycle of Bitcoin has created an impulse towards the upside, then a correction, then a second impulse for the second cycle, and then a correction, and a third impulse for the third cycle, and then a correction. Now in this current cycle, we are looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 finished wave 4 potentially, and we are looking for a wave 5 to hit exactly the 1.618 fib level, also hitting the curve, parabolic curves given already by the history of the price. In your bearish scenario, you have finished, of course, a 5 wave impulsive towards the upside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we are looking for a bigger correction after the 3 waves. And because, of course, after finishing 5 waves, you are looking for a bigger correction. These corrections were given for each wave before, as you can see here. But now, since we have finished 5 main waves as an impulse, as a 1 or an A, we are looking for a bigger corrective waves, potentially hitting the 1-to-1 fib level taken from the start of the A and to the end of the A and to the start of the B, giving us at target at 22,200. Now on your weekly chart, you want to see something very interesting that we can exactly see here, that our impulse is still, of course, valid, and we are still in the wave 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, finishing this wave 4 at the 0.5 fib level. However, in your acceleration channel, it means like after hitting your wave 4, this acceleration channel is taken from the start of the impulse and the end of the one, and also based on that point here of the wave 2. You can see exactly what is going on here, that we are still ranging in our channel, the acceleration channel, where you want to hit at least one of these lines of the channel and start looking towards the upside to finish a wave 5, hitting exactly the upper side of this channel. This is very interesting to show because, of course, it is very likely that we are still ranging inside the channel of this impulse, and we are still in a safe price action for a wave 5 towards the upside. Now, if you are very bearish, then you want to break this channel, of course, the first mid channel, and then, of course, the bearish scenario becomes after hitting again the lower than the 0.5 fib level and going for a lower low. Now if we hit, of course, this lower base of the channel, we are still again in the impulse for a wave 4, unless if we break this channel, then we are totally bearish and looking forward to hit the 0.618, where it invalidates this impulse, and then we can only call it A, B, C rather than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this is A, B, and a C, as you can see in the yellow label. And then, of course, we are looking for lower prices, as we saw in our monthly chart on the parabolic chart, where we want to hit almost the 22,000 for a corrective wave here, A, B, and a C. After this, if we look at our daily chart now, in the daily chart, of course, we still have our 100K scenario that we have spoke about it. I'm not gonna repeat, of course, what happened in the impulse. We already saw it inside the weekly. So what we are expecting here, of course, is to hit the fib levels of a wave 2 after having an impulse of a 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. As you can see, yesterday night we have made a video exactly for what is going on, and that we saw a lot of buyers coming in inside this point, where we can see a very, very sharp and massive trend towards the upside, which it is very impulsive as well. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse, and we are looking for 3 waves towards the downside, hitting at least the 0.618 fib level. As we said yesterday in the video, this is exactly 100% what happened, and as I said, okay, we might see lower prices to hit at least the 0.618, getting more or higher volume of buyers and start looking towards the upside. Looking at the 1 hour chart, we can see exactly what's happened yesterday. We can see now the count has somehow changed in a better view. Of course, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are looking for an A, B, and a C towards the upside, a correction. Then we are looking here of a potential ending diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, potentially finishing one more wave towards the downside. And in that way, this zigzag would be already finished in that way. By all means, what we are still looking for is one more wave 5 towards the downside, finishing, of course, this diagonal or ending diagonal. The wave 5 can even overshoot a little bit this trend line in case it wants to. However, it can even touch the wave 2 fib level again and move higher once more again. It is preferably, of course, if it touches, of course, this trend line perfectly under the wave 2 fib level in a little bit. That would be even much more perfect in terms of perfection, of course. So if we then get exactly this, so we are looking for an impulse A, B, C, and then an ending diagonal, finishing a zigzag here as A, B, and a C. And in the 3 waves, corrective waves, we can call now a 1 and a 2 finished and looking forward towards the upside. Now, our targets towards the upside are several targets, and here it opens several possibilities, of course, in new scenarios for bullish scenarios, where we're gonna start one by one, of course, hitting target after the other. The more we go higher, the more we look for the next target or the next scenarios. So the first scenario that we might face in the next bullish trend is that we might be in 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. Then we are looking for 5 waves towards the upside, starting by a running flat, which is very rare. However, if a running flat happened with 5 waves towards the upside, hitting exactly this 0.618 level, that means we got a running flat, and this target could be taken at 65,466. This is a very low possibility because running flat are very rare to happen. However, if that happened, we're gonna start from this scenario to be more secure and having our TP1 on this level. Once this level is broken after retracement and is broken again, so we are looking then for a wave C1 to 1. Of course, after breaking this, you can add more to your trade here. If you want to manage your trade, you can add more 50%, for example, for your trade. And you are looking again for a 1 to 1 finished target here for a wave C1 to 3 in case we are in a flat. The next target, if we retrace, of course, and then move up and break this level again, then we are looking higher for an extended wave C for expanding flat here, of course, at 1.38 fib level at 77,000. Again, the same thing, your TP 1 or 2, it should be there. If we break it and we move higher, then we are looking, of course, for the 1.618 as wave 3 and also as wave C as expanded flat. This is a common target for both. So this could be an 81,000 of almost a target for a wave 3 or a wave C. Now, after that, we definitely want to see a massive correction towards the downside, looking for wave 4, and after this, looking for finishing this wave 5 towards the upside, probably around the 100K scenario that we have spoke about it before. Now, if we look closer, even inside the 15-minute chart, we can see that a more lower prices are coming in. So far, we have again kind of a correction. Potentially, it could be even an impulse since we have hit almost this target now. It can already start reversing here, having some impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1, 2, and then a move up. Don't forget today that there is a volatile news that it's gonna happen, of course, in a few minutes from now. So be careful, trade safe and responsibly. Do not, of course, risk so much your portfolio before we get a full confirmation for what is gonna happen. Thank you for watching. This was all for Bitcoin for now. See you in the next videos. Bye bye.